tool shed, and as you can see from Dodge's face, I have quite a large saw. Oh my god! We are going to cut off part. Right, Dodge, do not look. I will face him that way, and very carefully we'll chop that bit off. Again, children, this is not for you. It's for a responsible adult like myself who's cutting trains up in his shed. Right, we're nearly through, we're nearly through. Oh. Yeah, we're nearly there. And yeah, gone. So now we have this piece here. That piece of plastic would be to stop that bending all the way back, which is bad. So we have to be reasonably careful when we fit this. So now it should hopefully fit. Yeah, still a bit of squeeze. I think we need to do some more modifications to the train. Let me see. It's not actually too bad, but it obviously needs to stay in when the train's going. So I think we'll probably reshape this front part. If we get some pliers and actually kind of bend that this way, then this way, I reckon that would fit in there quite nice. Okay, I'm going to go get some pliers. Be right back. Okay, so I've just got the blue pin nose pliers of Power, and we are going to go bending this way. Then we're going to go bending that way, so we've got a beautiful little swan neck on there. And now hopefully it will fit. Looks like we need some more slight adjustment. I think what we'll do is bend that right down there, bend that up there, and we shall see if it now fits. And ooh, that is almost there. Almost there. I think it's probably just going to need a little bit of modification to the other end. Yeah, I think it's probably about there. That's probably about there. We're looking good. We're looking good. Let's make sure his lid still fits before we go any further. Yeah, the lid's on, the lid's good. The switch is good. Looks good. Alright, next step is let me go get some batteries, and we shall see if he actually runs. Kind of thinking that you could solder that on there so it's not loose, but that would mean then you would have to kind of wiggle the batteries in. So yeah, right, let me go see if I can find some batteries. Okay, so just raided the kitchen drawer, and I'm sure like your trains at home you have mix matched batteries. So we're going to take a voltage. If you remember, 1.5 volts is a new battery. So 1.54, that is new. Good. 1.54, new. Good. Just need one more. 1.12, that's flat. And 1.12. Okay, so we may have to carry out the test with batteries that aren't completely new, so we won't achieve full velocity speed in this particular video. So we now have 1.5, add 1.5, add 1.5. So let's have a look what voltage we have got now. So we've got 4.25 volts instead of 1.5. So that means we should be 3 times faster. So let's pop that in there. Like I say, I think we're going to do some other modifications to this, but in this video will just be a quick test. Now if I throw the switch, it should work, hopefully. Yay! It doesn't. So that means we haven't got a real good contact, or I've got this the wrong way around. So let's just try it this way to be sure. No, okay, right, hang on. Let's go back to the multimeter, because I can tell which is positive and negative. So, let me have a look. Okay, so, I don't know if you see on the screen there, if you look here, you will see a minus, which means that it's the wrong way round. What we're looking at is this way round. You now have the red probe this end, so this is positive, plus sign, which is that side. So we did have it right. I reckon we probably haven't got good enough contact. So I think we use the pliers of power just to put a little bit more of a step on there, and okay, that's not quite right, is it? Have we got the gears in wrong? I don't know. He was going backwards. Okay, so we got the battery pack the wrong way around. So it should be this way around. Nope, this way around. I don't seem to have a lot of do you hear that? Yes! That is what we're looking for. So I think we have some connection issues here. So definitely going to solder that to that. Basically solder is like electrical glue. So we're going to get the soldering iron out on there, and we're going to add something to the back there so that contacts that. I don't know if I can do some sort of temporary thing just so we can get a rough idea before this video is 6 hours long on how fast this train is going to be. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video before you fall asleep, and I'm going to get this to work, and I'm going to set the test track up, and we shall see how fast it's going to go. Be right back. Okay guys, I unfortunately seem to have run out of solder completely, so 90% of this video has been a nightmare, but next time I shall be prepared. So I do have the battery in, we have Dodge's lid off, and we're going to do a speed test. Don't forget we've only got 2 brand new batteries and the other one isn't as new, so we won't achieve top terminal velocity today, but we shall see if he's improved. So I do have another trusty assistant, and we will get him to press the start button any second now. So we seem to have more technical issues with pop-ups on people's phones. Can't do that, we'll have to scrap it. We've had a few technical issues and I don't seem to have any solder at all. So what we're going to do, just to make this video worthwhile, is just to do a quick speed check. Don't forget he has only got 2 new batteries and 1 old one. His lid is removed at the moment. We do have the stopwatch here. So what I'm going to do is get my trusty assistant to start the train when I say. So if you could start the train's engine, please.
Okay.
Right, and next time I say go, what we will do is hit the switch, the yellow switch on the track. So ready, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so that time we have done the 1.5 meter track in 3 seconds. Last time we were 4.9. So we have 1.5 meters of track and we've done it in 3 seconds on 2 new and 1 old battery. So we're now going to quickly work out how fast he has gone. Okay, so yesterday's speed was 0.68 miles per hour and today is 1.12 miles an hour. So we've nearly doubled his speed, but I'm not 100% sure calling him Turbo Dodge is going to be enough. So I think I'm going to go experiment and grab a 9-volt battery, just to see if Dodge's motor can actually handle 9 volts. So I'm going to quickly wire that in and be right back. Right, one last thing before we go. We're going to try this 9-volt battery, which I think might be too much for the little motor to handle. These are the batteries you normally find in kind of smoke alarms. So you can get these connectors from any kind of electronics shop, and we are very roughly going to connect this to Dodge's insides just for test purposes only. So we've got that one around there, literally just wrap that one around there, and we have a connection almost. Actually, I think he's got a little hole that we can pop that through there. So we'll just wrap that around there. Right, so yeah, now we've got a 9-volt. That just clips on there. If we use a 9-volt system, the battery will fit just inside there. As you can hear now, Dodge is a screamer. I'm going to have to do some long-term testing on this just to see if he can actually handle 9 volts. So we're going to get the assistant to do another speed check. Okay, so we're set up again. If you could start the engine, please, assistant. Okay, and when I say go, we will do a little time test. So, ready, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my God. 1.87 seconds is fast indeed. Oh my God. So let's just go to the app to calculate speed, which is somewhere on here. Speed distance calculator. So let's have a look. So we've got a distance of 1.5, which we know. Someone's changed that to decimeters. Okay, so seconds is 1.87, which gives us 3.9 miles per hour. Now that is a turbo Dodge. I don't know if he's going to go around corners. I I think what we're going to do is set up another track, possibly, just to see if it can actually go around a corner. For the last shot, I think I'm going to give you a super close-up of Turbo Dodge racing towards the screen. Okay, so final bit. Set the track up. We've just switched orientation so you can see the whole of the track. What I'm going to do is I will catch him when he comes to the end so he doesn't destroy himself. And we'll see how fast he gets to come to the end. So start the engine please, assistant. And ready, unleash the beast. And that's it. We will decide if we're going to use the 9 volt or the 4.5 volt. The only problem with the 9 volt is his motor may not last as long, and I'm not sure he'll go around a corner without falling apart. So yeah, see you next video. Cheers!